Hey guys, it's Michael, Kickboxing Coach, also known as the most monotone coach in the gym. We're going to be working through some footwork stuff today and stuff that you can do at home, nice and simple. Okay guys, so first things first, we're going to be looking at your stance. What I want to point out as well, you can do all of this at home. So we have equipment here such as your agility ladder and your cones. Cones could be substituted for anything. For example, socks, any item of clothing you can pile up, stack them along and move them down the line. First things first, with your stance, this is a little bit more kickboxing orientated. So we're going to go through how you're meant to be standing in kickboxing. When I'm standing in kickboxing, I want to stand heel to toe. So if my heel is on this line here, in line with the cone, other toe is going to be in line with it, and I'm going to be in guard here. I never really want to get too much longer than that. Yeah, boxing, maybe MMA, striking, potentially as well. Kickboxing, we want to stand nice and square, so I'm going to be standing in this stance the whole time throughout today. Okay guys, so we've gone through how you're meant to be standing. Now we're just going to go through a really simple exercise. You can do this on the spot. You don't have to have any cones, any agility ladders, anything like that. It's just going to be switching your stance. This isn't predominantly how you should be switching stance necessarily in terms of setting up kicks and with your step, 1, 2 here. This is just to get you on the balls of your feet nice and loose. From here, all I'm going to do, I'm going to switch my feet, looking dead forwards, 1, 2. Nice and even. At no point are my feet going further than that heel to toe position that we spoke about a second ago. Also, I want to highlight, I'm never heavy on that lead leg. I always want to have a little bit more shift of weight on the back leg, so at any point I can lift up the block. It won't be a case of here, heavy on the lead leg, and shift back to lift it up. I want to make sure it's nice and light on the lead leg, so at any point I can block, I can pivot out, I want to be nice and agile. Okay, with that switching stance, we should be able to hit that maybe a minute on, minute off. Might feel like a little bit of tedious, a little bit long. Keep going at it, it's going to get you nice and springy on your feet. Okay guys, so next bit. I'm going to be using the ladder on this. If you have the ladder, go for it. Obviously, if you don't, you can still use the cones with this. This is still applicable with the cones. We're now going to be looking at an in and out motion. This is a real nice standard motion, keeps you on the balls of your feet, and it gives you quick feet, being able to move nice and quickly. Rather than switching on the spot where we're not physically going forwards, now we're looking going forwards, coming backwards. The whole point of this, if I take a little step forwards into the ladder here, I've then landed my punch. All I've got to do is take a little step back. Now I'm out of range. Now I can't hit, okay? This is often used when you want to come into range, just take that little shuffle in, throw your shot, and then get back out before they can throw a shot against you. So we're going to be running through that footwork on it. First and foremost, as we step in, I am not heavy on the lead leg. I'm not transferring weight from one foot to the other foot. Both evenly distributed. Step, step. From this position here, again, just like the last one, you can be hitting this for maybe 1 minute rounds, have a 30-second break, and go for another minute on. At any point, you should be able to stop, block with either leg, and then keep going. Okay guys, so we're going to go back to the cone, so a little bit more applicable for that home workout. From this position, where I'm stepping in and out, so just in line with the cone, jabs back out, here, we've all mastered that now, right? So now we're going to look at moving laterally at the same time. With this, at first, if you feel you need to step out, move along, and then step in, that's fine. Ideally, we want you cutting an angle as you step out. So rather than going directly straight back, I'm just going to step to one side and then I can move back in for my shot. Out to one side, move back in with one shot. Okay, so I'll be here starting off at the end again. So I'm just out of range at the moment. I'll step in, I'll step out. Step in, step out. In, out, in, out, in, out. When I get to the end, I'll reverse it. I'll just go back the other way. Step, 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 step. The whole time making sure as I'm stepping in, I'm not shifting weight to that lead leg, evenly distributed either side. I'll give you one more full demonstration there and back with a nice quick changeover. So guard stays tight at the whole time, so we step. Okay guys, so we've we've got that movement going up and down, in and out, alright? When we're doing this, there is a point where I'm stepping into range here. Not always that they'll stay in range. Sometimes they'll take a little step back. Sometimes I need that little extra step forward to then land that shot. Also know when people are hitting that double jab, they're taking those 2 steps forward, 1, 2. Okay? So now we're going to look at some footwork drill for that. With this, what I want to be doing, I want to take first step, second step, through to the ladder. If your cones are in line here, I'll start outside, get in line with the cones, step through. And then I'm going to take 2 steps back. I'm not going to jump 1 big step back. If I'm moving in with 2 smaller steps, I want to move out with 2 smaller steps. So I'm here, I'm going to take a step, 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 step. The whole time, making sure I'm nice and light on that lead leg. So if I want to, I can take that block nice and easy. And then I'll carry on. With this, take your time on it. Takes a little while to get, doesn't have to be lightning fast, speeding through the ladder. I'd rather you guys get it right, taking your time, a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, so hope you enjoyed that video. Very quick, basic footwork instructional video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a message on Facebook or on Instagram. Tag is Mr. Lucy. Give me a shout, let me know how you get on. And that is your footwork seminar, mini seminar.